Hey, what's going on, my friend? This is Brianna, and I am here live in my brand new house. I can't believe that I'm finally here. Oh, it's been way too long since we've been, moving and everything like that. I currently don't have a whiteboard yet, and or an easel or anything like that. So what I have done for you tonight is I have kind of MacGyver rigged, if you will, this whiteboard out of 6 sheets of paper and 6 page protectors and a paper shopping bag behind it so I don't write on the bumpy wall. What's that phrase? It's that necessity is the foster of invention or something to that effect. Anyway, I needed a whiteboard that I could potentially be using tonight. Not sure if I'm going to get into that, but it's there if the case comes up, right? So what I do want to share with you tonight is my story. A little bit about where I was and how I believe that this can benefit you in a way. If you've been on my list before, if you've just come on my list, regardless, I'm pretty authentic. I don't like to I don't like to hide things from people. I like to be very raw and open and honest with where you are, with where I am in my life, and the hopes that you could benefit from it as well. You know, and how I got here to where I am right now, and how it came just by making a decision, and how you can use that to literally change anything you have and anything you want in life that needs to be changed. Just a couple of months ago, I was talking with my mom, who's also my business partner. We were living in literally a 400 square foot basement apartment. And I had been a marketer for quite some time. I had done the thing, had success. I learned a lot, but I still wasn't really breaking through. And I had used the principle that I'm going to teach you tonight to kind of step into my power, if you will, and used it to better my life. And I was surprised at the reaction that I got so fast. So I kind of backed off it, and I wasn't really ready for the attention. You know what I mean? But I started using the principle that I'm going to teach you tonight to move and really stepping into my purpose. So we had to move. We were trapped by self-limiting beliefs. And I don't know if you've ever been in a situation in which you felt like the box you were in kept on getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And like on the outside, everything was fine. You know what I mean? Like we had this persona of, internet marketer, successful career people, successful career women, and everything like that. But on the inside, we were dying because of self-limiting beliefs. And it got to the point where in the middle of July, my mom looked at me and she said, "We got to move." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "We have to move. We have to get out of here. Where do you want to go?" And I didn't really believe that we needed to move or anything like that, or we could just pick up and just decide to move, decide to get to a better place. And I was like, you know what? Let's just move to Jamestown, which is where I'm from. My hometown is a little town called Jamestown, a little teeny tiny island. And I was like, I want to move home. I want to go home. I had moved away when I was 9 or 10 or something like that, and I felt like I needed to go back there. I kind of like left my childhood there. I didn't really have a lot of closure, so I was like, I really want to go back there, where it all began for me, and where I left, and I want to grow back up. If that makes any sense at all, you know what I mean? And she said, "Okay, we're moving to Jamestown," and I was like, "What?" I didn't believe her. So, that night, she was looking around at, houses and things like that. And she was like, and I was like, "Do you found anything?" And she said, "No. But in less than 72 hours from when we decided to move to Jamestown, we were standing in the house that we were moving into. Just by making a decision. We made a decision, took action, and got to the house. Made a decision. The next day, we had called a realtor, and the house had not even been on the market or in the realtor's possession. I don't know how they do that, but it hadn't even been in the realtor's hands. The file hadn't been on the realtor's desk for more than 24 hours before my mom called, and we got the house. And we got the showing that Saturday, 2 days later, and we stood in the driveway and we said, "We want this one." And here we are, a couple months later. You know what I mean? It's now October, and we are finally here, and it's been a blessing, a total blessing. Now, I don't want to go too fast, and I don't want to bore you tonight, because I do want to get into the topic at hand, which I am going to share with you right now. So how did we do that? You know, how did we really go from, you know, just completely eliminating our self-limiting beliefs, just gone? And we just stepped into our power. We just made a decision. And this is a principle I found that when you live your life in this way, not only your business life as being a marketer, you're watching this video because you're looking for a way to make money online, you're looking for a system, you're looking for a shortcut, you're looking for, you know, something that can help you, you know, whatever you want, wherever you are in life, you want change. That's why you're here. You know, otherwise you wouldn't be looking to, you know, make money online or network marketing or anything of that sort. So whether you're doing this in business or whether you're doing this in your personal life, the guy I learned this from is a guy by the name of Simon Sinek. And he is a professional speaker and author and really awesome trainer, really cool dude. And I learned this principle from him. And I like to take it a step further because he speaks just specifically in his business sense, but I want to speak to people who are looking to change their personal life, because I believe that in this industry, you can come in and make your greatest struggles and turn them into your greatest assets and help other people do the same as well. So in nature, there is such thing called, I gotta careful of all the little bumps from all of the pieces of paper that I used, right? In nature, there's a such thing called the golden ratio, right? You know, this explains common patterns in nature. So that's anything from the Fibonacci sequence, the spiral of a shell, the bloom of a flower, how everything seems to everything seems to be in perfect harmony always. You know, there's links to it, you know, in geometry, in, you know, music, in, you know, physical beauty and appearance as well. I'll use a different color marker for you so you can, you know, see it a little bit better. So, golden circle. That's what he's called this. Now, in business and in life, a lot of people, I would say 98% of people and 98% of companies out there and small business owners follow this principle from the outside in as opposed to the inside out. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. All companies, I would assume, know what they do. They know what they do, they know what they sell, they know what they physically do. If I was to go to, you know, somebody who sells, you know, bicycles at a bicycle shop and say, you know, what do you do? They say, I sell bicycles, obviously. Well, how do you do that? Well, you know, I own this bicycle shop and, you know, I give discounts and I sell bicycles. I sell bicycles. Why do you sell bicycles? Why are you here? Why are you watching this video right now? This is about where it stops. Because to really know your why, you've got to go deep down inside. And I didn't really believe it. You know, it's kind of like a surface thing where, you know, you go in and, you know, you start reading, you start implementing, you start doing this, you start marketing online, and the marketers who don't follow this principle, so knowing their why, really truly knowing why they get up every morning and do what they do over and over and over again, despite defeat, don't really know and don't really feel. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, why do you do it? Well, I want to make money. Well, that's a surface why. Some people may say that you want to do it for your family. Slightly below the surface. That's slightly below the surface. I do it. I market. I am a network marketer by profession, by trade. And I live my life, every single step I take, I live my life in this way. Because I believe in helping people turn their greatest struggles into their greatest assets. That is what I do. See, I believe when you're providing a service for people and you're genuinely helping people, and how I do that is by marketing, and I connect with people, and I talk to people, and I teach people. And what do? I'm a network marketer. I'm a marketer by trade, and I love what I do. And every move I make, every breath I take, I am trying my hardest to help people turn their greatest struggles into their greatest assets, whether it's their personal life or their business life or whatever they do. That is what I do. Again, how I do it? I'm a marketer. I want to associate myself with the best people that there are in the business because I want to make sure that my service that I'm providing, my message, my image, and my name go with somebody who follows this circle and somebody with ethics and morals. And I'm a marketer. Now this could be for anything. Let's take a look at Apple for a second. Apple comes in and, what do they do? Well, they sell great computers. Pretty obvious, right? Great computers, great phones. How do they do that? They make them the simplest, funnest, sexiest, in my opinion, I love my Mac, sexiest that they can. Why they do it? Because they believe in challenging the status quo and bringing the personal computer to the masses, to the individual. They say, here, you take this computer and you go out and you create music, you create art, you create videos. Here, take this phone. Now you have the ability to compete with somebody else. That's why I love my Mac. Why? Again. So it's something for you to think about. Why are you here? Why are you watching this video? If you're involved with me already, if you're working with me personally, why are you working with me personally? Why are you associated? Why are you watching this video? There has to be something deep down inside that says, yes, I want to do that too. I want to live my life on purpose. And if you identify that, you can come into anything. Come in, plug in, follow the system, and create the results beyond your wildest dreams. Because for me, it's not about... for me, it's not about the money anymore. I mean, it's not. When I got in this industry, it was really for the money. I got in, I was broke. I took money from my grocery money to get started with my first business online. Broke. But I came in, I plugged in, I found my why, and now I'm here to inspire the world. One person at a time. So with that, I bless you and I thank you for watching this video. I hope you got value from this today. I hope you take notes or you took notes. I'll leave this up here so you can see it. It's really an incredible principle. And when you live your life from your why, from your passion, from your inspiration, a world of opportunities will open for you. When you make a decision to live by your why and to get started and to plug in and to plug into our shortcuts, and you start living your life with why, you start living your life on purpose. And it will be the most worthwhile thing you ever do.